Hello everyone and welcome back to the Brexit Estate hard by the darkest dungeon. Now, since filming the last episode, I've had a nice long day with my friends, pastimes with good company as it were, followed by, a nap, because I'd had a few snacks. I hadn't really built up much of an appetite yet, so I had a nap, woke up, cooked myself a gorgeous curry. There's not much evidence of that left now, by the way, just yum 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 in my tummy tum tum. And most important of all, I have forbidden all other custom heroes apart from the Twilight Knight from turning up at the stagecoach. So now she should have 5-1 in 18 chances of turning up instead of 5-1 in sort of 25 or 30 chances or whatever it was. Because it's 16 base heroes including the Musketeer. The Flagellant makes 17, Twilight Knight makes 18. So hopefully we'll see her appear, and in fact on one of my other campaigns she actually turned up today, so fingers crossed everybody. Now, we've got some money so we can afford to look after some people. We can't really afford to upgrade anything. Also, we blew through a whole load of crests, so replacing crests is a bit of a priority right now. Also, if we can take out another... This party is now on reserve for taking out another boss. Preferably the... Oh, you know what? Yeah. It would be this... It would be the Swine Prince of the Drowned crew for that party, really. Well, we've also managed to remove a lot of stress from people, so that's good. And there's no short runs again this week apart from a high level one, which we're not going to go by. Oh! Yeah, speaking of which, there's been a couple of nice community reskins this week, again. So we've already had the Crimson Court Hellion, but now we also have Armoured Hellion with a little bit more protection. It's got a breastplate there, it's a little bit V-neck, very exposed chest unfortunately. It's got plates on the armour and on the hands, and if there's one with a suitable enough skin tone, I think this... Could we pretend Estella when she got her armour upgraded? I don't know, maybe next time. The skin tone's a bit too pale for her, so... What was she, 8? No, not 8. 9. There we go. So if we get another Hellion, she might get a nice new armoured reskin. Wait, was it 9 or... It was 9, okay. Additionally, I've seen work on the new Falconer hero mod that someone's doing, and it's very nice. I'll probably put a link to some videos, some work in progress videos they've done in the description of this video. Let's see, I mean, Scorpio Vaden once did a Falconer hero that used the Musketeer as a basis for the art. This looks like the person's actually doing all the work in spine, and it looks pretty impressive. I like what I see, it's very nice. I'll look forwards to putting her in a party of the Twilight Knight someday. It'll be an honour. So she's like this green hooded ranger type character, the kind of thing you'd see from the old Lone Wolf game books in the 80s and the 90s actually. Lone Wolf's making a bit of a comeback actually, it's really nice. There was even a Lone Wolf computer game a little while back. Maybe I should give that a go on the channel and see how people like it, as a massive old school Lone Wolf fan. Although I didn't quite like the art style of the computer game, it felt a little bit wrong. But anyway, let's sort out a mission. What can we get here? Well, that's crest, so that's good, and that is lots of resistances. I presume the Crimson Curse is disease resistance. Here we have... Okay, good stun. Crest... Oh, what was that? That was busts. That is a lot of crests. And that is... interesting. Plus 25% damage against the Fanatic. Now, the Fanatic is a kind of witch hunter who comes hunting heroes of the Crimson Curse. we want to be careful about that. We haven't crossed his path just yet, and this is only a level 1 dungeon. So actually, if we send Estella in here, get her a bit of experience. What does she mean can't take too many? It's only... she's level 2. Oh, that's levels. Oh, this is really rough. Okay. Okay, how do we do this? I bet we can't do this. Can we get the Flagellant and the Abomination in the same party? No, we can't. She's never going to lose. Okay, Vernon, you have a task, my friend. This is a lot of stress to be dealing with. So that means probably... oh! There we are. So with the changes to the Jack-in-the-Box Jester being less reliable, we do have money. We can train people up a little. And we now have level 2 weapons as well. Venga Felgren, you've earned this. Hakim, you've not. You disappointed me so very much. Kurgan, of course, he wants more damage. There can only be one weapon for the Kurgan after all. And apparently there can only be one Kurgan in a party. Shamara, which is going combat vestal build, so weapon is a yes. Ulstina Vane, her progression... sorry, her mutation is progressing. How progressive? No, it's a terrible thought. Right. Vernon, we're not so stressed about his weapon just yet. But let's get him some more skills to play about with. So that's limited to 2 uses per battle, and that's limited to 1. Why 2? If 2, does it stack? Because it's limited or not? I hope the self-debuff there doesn't stack. Ugh. They've also tidied up the tooltips a lot for some of the skills. Not all, just some. It's like, now there's this weird long line display. I'm not sure I like that. I kind of preferred the sort of stacked paragraph like that, where everything was, almost everything was on a separate line. You could like read it all quite... I understand with like multiple things on a skill getting very long, why you wouldn't want to make it too long. But this just feels a little bit too minimalistic almost. Right. Let's see. We'll get him his last skill. Oh, you know what? We should get camping skills. I mean, this isn't a camping run, but we should invest in some camping skills. Now. Wait. We're going to the Weald, aren't we? We won't need that very much. And let's go. Get those 2 skills. Right. Whoa, the guild is doing well. Or, no, okay, it just started tall. Right. So, the goal as usual, start repairing the town, survive, don't let anyone die, and those who remain in town get special treatment. Nothing really there worth locking in. That's okay because it can't get too bad. Oh, okay. So, antiquarian, plutomania, obsessed with money. Being an antiquarian, she kind of wants to be the one investigating things anyway, so that's not always a bad thing. Mania, tuckered out, and Situomania. Is it Situomania or Situomania? I don't know, but that could definitely do with being removed. Because that doesn't say stress eater or anything, but it could involve extra eating. And in fact, if we could get that upgrade next... No, we don't want that upgrade next. We want a barracks upgrade and stagecoach and more and better heroes. But for now... Oh, this is a camping one. Great. Do we have... We have no camping skills that are going to prevent an ambush. So in case we do get ambushed, how will we survive that? Well, let's live really dangerously. I know they aren't coming out this week, but we're preparing for the future. So Reynold will learn Unshakable Leader, where he just, says, right, I'm not getting stressed out the next few fights. And actually, generally, class unique camping skills are better than generic camping skills. And Dismas, he's going to get Gallows Humour, which is a bit of a gamble, bit of a mixed bag, but it can work wonders. Depends how well they take it, because Gallows Humour is very subjective, And that's all we're doing for camping skills this time. Maybe if we could upgrade that at some point soon, the Survivalist would be useful. But let's head out into the Weald, try and push it towards level 2. And try to have nobody die. Right. That is only 100. And that's knocking off 11. We can theoretically knock off 20 around. Okay. So we probably won't. It'll probably take a bit longer than that. Plus, she'll probably take a bit of stress. But we can get her down. And then camp after that. Okay. Now, I still haven't acclimatized to the slightly larger dungeon sizes, so I haven't got a good estimate for how much extra food and torches to bring. I am taking an extra bandage this time. It is the wheel, so that... don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we going to take anything else this run? Let's hold on to this money a little bit for this week and see what we get when we get back to town. Oh, I'm also uploading episode 14 at the moment.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, room battles probably means all the peripheral rooms and almost as much backtracking as possible. So let's make sure we get that extra food! No, you fool! Literal fool. Literal fool. Now he's scared of animals. What, did you see that thing he was poking around in? No wonder. Oh, nice. We'll get her back to town, and I will read those sometime soon, I promise. Okay, no danger yet. No scouting rolls, which means we must go this way. Can't really leave that where it is. Can't really afford to miss out something this close to the entrance and to need to come back for it later. Good old Wenger, you can take this little bit of... Wait, oh my goodness. Okay, Vasquez needs to be guarded constantly or moved into rank 3. No scouting! But it's a very short corridor and it's blocked.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Misintent indeed. Now that means there's some kind of malignant intelligence behind it, which there is, but we'll explore that later when we come up against the Hag, which I am not anticipating. The Hag and the Cannon are my two least favourite bosses in the game, in terms of dungeon region specific bosses. The Formless Flesh can be a bit tough sometimes as well. I mean, the Cannon's not so bad actually. You just need to defend a lot, which I enjoy. Well, we now have less torches than we entered with, and are doubling back. at least we know for certain that it was, you know, if I'd abandoned that completely, oh great, here goes some food. If I'd abandoned that completely there and then missed out on, oh no, here, wait, you again?
If only treasure could
What
staunch
is-
the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Ah, necromania. That's why he keeps jumping in to meddle with bodies. I see. We're definitely going to have to get that extra treatment ward opened up in the sanitarium to remove some negative quirks from people. And is he...
Watch your
Oh,
step.
poisonous fumes. Actually, that's quite bad for him, because he's got a relatively low health total. Yeah. What's in this? Maybe... Oh, nice. Double nice. Still no fights, though. Ah, there we go! Hooray! She's very, very sorry. So very sorry.
Inspiration
Uh-oh.
and improvement.
Right, let's repay that injury in kind. Better. Oh, that was close. Now let's set up some consolation violence. I reckon that Fusilier is dead on his next shot. Now let's puke all over these people, because that's disgusting. I mean, look at that face. That was amazing. Bam!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Oh, yes.
blossoms.
Oh, that's a lot of stress across the board. We're going to be camping, but well, about as soon as we can work this down a little. There we are, 69. And counting. He's dead to blight in the very near future. Let's just throw up a guard there, just to reduce incoming damage when he whips everyone.
By inches.
Probably should have just walloped him. Well, okay, that works. And she's bleeding, but she's so very sorry that she barely feels the pain. And goes down to 64 stress. And we'll knock that down to something like a 53. Yes, 53, see? We're getting there. Vazquez shooting away in the back there. Retribution attacks being set up by Wenger. Oh, this brigand can't be up for much longer. Oh, he's really picking on her. I see a problem. That is 93 stress. That's bad. That's also bad, but... Oh, why did I do that? Okay, get back there. Where you were needed. And you... Wow!
Just size alone does not dissuade
Okay,
the sharpened blade.
that works.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
You know what? You can have a look in there with your death fascination and your mask. Ah. 44. Plus 20. Damn it, is there not a... There isn't. Charlie Sheen is apparently a festering abomination, full of sexually transmitted diseases. Maybe that's why she's so irrational. Who knows? Oh, we're going to need to find some more food soon if we want a proper decent camp. You know what? She is irrational. Go for it. Uh-oh. Oh well. Should get rid of that in a couple of combat rounds. Okay. Strike a light and go on in. this isn't working, is it? I mean, just where? We're just gonna have to camp here now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the
Oh,
coming
she
horror.
is so stressed. Right. What can we... Hooray! And then, just in case of roughness... Now we've got 5 points left, okay. Let's make that 3. Oh, denied. Great Red Comet, eh? What, Mordheim? That'd be a nice reference to throw in there. Speed. I know a lot of people think speed is the best ability score in the game, but it's not my favourite. I'm gonna just try and get that stress down some more. We have no 1-point camping skills, so let us bed down for the night and hope they don't get jumped in the dark. And I'm being messaged by another modder.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Oh, well. Okay, Doggus. Bad ambush. Hold on. Right. You, my dear, just keep apologising for all the terrible things you've ever done wrong, and that worked really well, actually. I've let him know that I'm busy. I'll be in touch after recording this. You, my darling, get back there where you can do stuff. And you... No! Why? Preoccupied with... Well, help him then. And here come all the disease attacks. Well, that missed, that's good.
Ringing ears, blurred vision.
And there's, of course, we have a rabid Ulcinoven. Why would the abomination not be a mad dog in the first place? Well... yeah, that's kind of taken the wind out of her a bit. And oh, come on, really? I mean, I know they're hard to hit, but... ow! Right, shoot the bugger.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Uh-oh. Diseases! So many diseases! I mean, look at the state of these things. These are not living hounds, well, barely living. I once found a dead wildcat with its ribs sticking out in an old, an old machine gun embankment by the side of a railway. Near my old school, actually. And that is down to 12, which is great.
Another one falls.
Almost as great as taking out another one of those dogs there. Right, healing is good, healing is great.
Sedated.
A little bit more healing. Okay, she got double turn. Well, not a double, just last in one round, first in the next. Okay, so with any luck, we'll alleviate... I never get the luck, do I? Right. Well, Jester, relieve your own stress a little bit. And then whack. Whack-a-doo, whack-a-day. As they say, somewhere. Someone says it, I'm sure. Right, 12 stress. Now she can't remove 12. That's gotta be backwards writing. I'll have to look that one up in her files at some point and find out what she says there.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And now that that encounter is over, just a little quick response. Yeah, so that's actually the guy who's working on the Kraken mod that I developed. Well, no, I did a little testing on. I didn't develop. What am I talking about? Blah, mouth and brain. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Engage your brain before you open your mouth. Yeah, he was just asking if I'd like to help with the script and narrator voiceover for it, for its load screens, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, I've offered before, and we may now be able to get voiceover into the game. Possibly. It's iffy, but might still be a few bugs, but getting better at it. And let's see what's in this tree. Nasty spiders get at your fingers. Protection is good. Apparently big thick leather gloves aren't good enough.
For a task well performed.
Oh, for crying out loud. Right. Torch. Wait, 9. 9, yes! Oh, critical! Alright, everyone fight.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
He would go to the back. Oh, bugger, 2 highwaymen. Right.
Destroyed.
1 highwayman, thank you very much. Much more manageable. Oh, we do not have a... Oh... We do not have a good party healer. This is going to hurt. May need to retreat from this run. In the meantime, can we stun? We can stun! Everybody bleed now! Slice, 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 bleed! Yes. That was probably terrible, by the way, but what can you do? Okay, not another... Yeah, good for man-at-arms. Okay. So, ironically, the 3 severed heads are most likely to be found in the possession of the Collector. Now that is a wallop.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And let's just... I don't want to mark him as a target because he may just get guarded. Bile puke! Acid spawn, venom in your face, and slice! I should have really had a stun skill here for the man-at-arms, but oh well. Let's just set up a riposte just in case some kind of group strikes happen.
Death waits.
Oh!
The slightest lapse in concentration.
We don't have a good healer. All we got is Vasquez with some bandages, and there's the guard. At least we can blight him down. That'd be nice. Yes. And he resisted it. Okay, okay. Everyone needs to fight better. This is getting pretty intense, and there'll probably be another home. Right. Battlefield bandages. Not good enough to really stop a deep bleeding wound, but good enough to just patch someone up enough to keep him in the fight. In theory. Guess who's about to be guarded very soon? Oh! And riposte! And guard. There we go. Now, if only we can get him to transfer guard, but for now we're just puke all over him still and just keep it up. Oh, he's still... okay. And 92 stress is a lot of stress. There we go, that's much better. A much more manageable amount of... oh, the guarding continues. The bandaging continuing. Keeps us all in the fight. Oh, the healing. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Giving her a nice little love tap there for Mace. And what's he gonna... oh. Well, he just asked for that, didn't he? And that's why we guarded the badly wounded party member. Let's just encourage him to summon more heads this round.
The enemy crumbles.
He's probably sitting there like, hello? I'm the headmaster, you know. You should respect my... oh, look, there's a chain and it's going to stun my bodyguard. Ow! But he resisted. I'm okay. I'm okay. I can't talk properly because this great big cage on my head restricts my jaw movements. Makes me sound a little bit like John Major. Well, not very much, but a little bit. Okay, new heads, one of each. We're on a roll. Wait, we want to stun. At last! Vulnerable. Leading spread the bleeds. Because that spreads the damage, and the more of the damage, the more targets the Vestal head has for healing. And... oh-ho! Nicely done. And shot!
Impressive.
Through the coat. Oh, she's bleeding. We want to fix that fast. Right. Whack! Should have probably gone for the highwayman. Right. Now, we're going to mix things up a little. Risky, I know, and we're just going to go whomping on the front rows there. Don't really need to go whomp on her anymore. We can go single target, or we can just deal with some of that stress there, and then deal with his next turn personally. Back there. Oh, that could be a lot of bleed. And there's a highwayman head. Who's probably going to go before the man-at-arms, to be honest. Bleeding, right. Yep. Oh, that's really bad. Right, guarding. Just to be on the safe side. Right, and working our way through to the back there. Oh dear God, no! This is really...
vistas of emptiness reveal
okay.
themselves.
The Jester didn't go first, so she doesn't get to move back, but she does get to shoot them both. Oh well, that worked nicely. At least it's not a double highwayman. That would have been really bad. Oh, why thank you, Man-at-Arms head, for guarding the damage-dealing head. Right, you shift back. You... 16. Oh, that was so possible, so very nearly possible. Right. Ah, oh, she dodged. Oh, it's all getting really tense again, isn't it? He was going to remove his own stress a little. And then she can't... no! Oh! Ooh. And he doesn't have a riposte attack up for once. That's... well, I think we know why, but let's just set that riposte attack up. There we go. Wait, why is he not guarding now? This is really dangerous. Okay, marginally less dangerous, but still really dangerous. Yes, yes, get yourself hit on your own turn. That's fine by me. Right. We wanna... That's a lot of stress. Okay. Oh, lovely. Lovely. So this girl's got a great big crossbow. Yeah, but she's also got the only healing skill we've got. And he's now guarded, so that's really bad. There we go. Whew. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. One more point of repulse damage would have been even more perfect, but hey. Oh, 2 more. Okay. Well. Oh. Yeah, sure. Just keep putting the guard on the wrong character. You know, that's not so wrong suddenly. Okay, just keep applying those bandages. Try, you know, just try and keep the blood packed in and... Oh my god! Oh. Nobody else has any healing skills.
A singular strike.
This is just rough. Especially with that guard there. Okay. I don't know if the speed boost from a battle ballad would affect the current round. I don't think it would, because I presume they roll initiative at the start of a round.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Just in case she lives. Because you know she's going to get attacked by... Oh! Now, is this going to be death by initiative? I really hope not, because that would just be so unfair right now. Now, oh, she lives. I think we're safe now. Wow.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
A mighty reward, but far too close for comfort, and no bandages. It is sick. Well, go on then. Bleed. There we go.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Couldn't risk walking into a fight there and her having a bad initiative roll. Right. And we're still... Oh my goodness. And this is a short one.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
There's going to be a lot of guarding going on in the near future. Oh, okay. Not an entirely bad situation. Can we stun it? Yes, we can! It's like Bob the Builder, but less insulting. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on, I'm bleeding!
Wounds of war can be healed.
Okay.
But never hidden.
We just need to fight these down. And guard. Guard the bleeding woman at the back, who needs protection. Okay, no, that's alright. Go for Muzvin. She's quite a tasty target at the moment. You know, lots of health points to take away. That's great. You know, don't go for the people with very few health points left, because that would be shockingly inefficient of you. Speaking of which, we can... If we can take the dog down, we can focus these two on the front rows. Oh, great. You know what? He is badly hurt. That is important. That is 1 for 1. 3 for... Right. That is not enough. He's guarding. And marked. And there's a mushroom man. And that set up a nice crossbow shot next turn. In theory. Right, round 3. Fight! Oh, okay. Oh, come on, really?
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. A decisive volley.
Beautiful. And pretty beautiful there as well. And blighted, that's not quite so beautiful, and she's gonna get slogged. Pretty hard, but it's okay. She came out the other side, and she's very, very sorry that she let herself get hit so hard there.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Just offsetting the bleed ever so slightly, and you are going down. Plant-based fungal Dark Souls thing. Oh yes. And then we got a lot of bandages. But also a lot of stress to deal with. And that is 2 for 1, that's okay. It's close, but we're not going to set up a riposte attack this time. You know what, we're just going to protect everyone. Huh. Now we can afford to take this a little bit slow to try and get 1 or 2 more rounds of healing in, but we don't want to take too long defeating this foe.
Soothed. Sedated.
So with that in mind, crunch. Well, it's more like kind of a poof as he just beat into its spongy, absorbent body. Please let this be the last room battle. It's probably not. There's probably one more.
This expedition at least promises success.
Here we are, the moment of truth. It's not the last one, and we're out of food. And this probably isn't the last one over here either. It's almost the last shovel though. We're down to the last shovel. Okay. Is it worth just running away? Seriously. It's good money. Oh, we've had virtually no... We got some deeds. But not a lot of heirlooms, really. Okay. We stunned some slime. That's great. Let's slice at some slime and make it bleed. That's also great. And a little bit of healing. 14, yeah. I reckon. 1 round.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I think I handled myself quite well there. I should be proud. And light another torch in case this room is really dangerous. It's pretty dangerous. Okay. Just get that sap oozing out of their thick trunk-like bodies. Trunk is in torso and trunk is in... Oh, bloomin' heck! Really? And what? Of course she can't move forwards. Well, that one's out of action now. And we're looking at setting up that guard right now. Oh, she should have drunk the... Oh, an idiot. Total mistake. Okay, you move back. If only she could reach rank 4 with that. That would be very powerful indeed, and oh my goodness. Okay.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
You, my dear, are drinking this right now. And then healing your bodyguard to keep him in the fight. Right. Should have possibly gone for combat booster. Guarding once again. While she's vulnerable, she must... You see what I mean? Wow. Oh, that's not good. Right. He's blighted, she isn't. Down the blighted path we go and... Oh no. Uh-oh.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Is she going to change back automatically? No. Well, she's going to change back. Because I say so. A beautiful golden glow in her eye there, which may actually be from a normal abomination. But hey! She lives to fight another day, or round as the case may be. Speaking of fighting another round, we can't take that out. We can take this out. Yeah, there we go. Right, combat booster. Just stay in the fight. Stay in the fight, mister. While he's blighted, stay in the fight. She's been on death's door for far too long here. Speaking of which, he's probably going to be there soon himself. Right, just boost everyone for next round. Chain, keep us together, running in the shadows. That's 2 for... yeah, okay. And now she heals herself because the Jester is too far back. She can't heal the Jester because he hasn't gone yet, regrettably. Can we take this out before... oh, we can stun it, it's fine. Right, okay. Oh, the pain. Right. So, with no food, he needs to shunt forwards. Oh, this is really bad. Right. Okay. Should have possibly held that for another round.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, that is not the final chamber. Which means it's all the way over here. Past this fight, I think it's just time to turn tail and run, to be honest. I mean, look at the state of it. This is just too risky. Got no food, got badly wounded people. Yeah, let's just go. Maybe there'll be something nice back in town. Yeah, they'll get a bit stressed, but it could be a lot worse.
A setback, but not the end of things.
We got enough to fund another expedition, maybe put someone in therapy as well. And now, the moment of truth. How seriously stressed out are they? Okay, he's scared of going to the ruins. He's now a known cheat and not allowed to gamble. She's scared of getting killed. Ah well. Back to town we go.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
So hey, guess what? The flies are back, and more interestingly, we have exactly 10 of each heirloom down at the bottom of the screen here. Look at that. Alright everyone. Together, with me. I want my twilight night. Nope! Not yet. Oh, it's going to be a while, isn't it? Okay. Well, no town upgrades. Did we at least... No, because we had to run away. We got a short one, though. Short over here. You know what? Hakim, much as a disappointment as you are, we have little faith indeed. Do we have any decent... See, I'm thinking for next week ahead already. Okay, well, look, I'll just stop recording this episode and start the next one momentarily. But I hope you've all enjoyed this one. Shame the Twilight Night didn't show yet. Very disappointed on that one again. Oh well. See you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.